Hey guys, Layna here. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is all about my recovery from anorexia. Today's video is a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be updating you guys on what happened in my recent eating disorder doctor checkup appointment. We have made some alterations and changes, and I have a few different things that I'm going to be challenged to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so yesterday I went to the eating disorder doctor and I had my checkup, and I worked with the eating disorder doctor and the eating disorder dietitian. And so we came up with a few things that I need to be working on, and a few things that we're going to be changing. And it's going to be kind of scary, but I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update about what happened. So overall, it was a pretty great appointment. They said I'm doing pretty great, and that I am, on a good path in recovery. The first thing, which is I feel like the most scary thing that we are switching up, is I usually have fat-free, sugar-free pudding, as you guys have seen on my Instagram, as my dessert, and I really like it. Well, they kind of came to me and just basically said, look, you need to be eating pudding that actually has sugar in it, and you cannot be doing the fat-free stuff anymore. So that is honestly very terrifying for me. I actually pretty much started crying after I got out of the appointment. I was so frustrated, I was so upset because I just couldn't process that they wanted me to change my pudding. And I was really freaking out. I was like, nothing's ever gonna be the same. I love my pudding. I love putting the peanut butter protein powder in it, but they said that if I'm gonna be having peanut butter, I need to be having the real thing. And so I got really freaked out and really scared. But I am doing a little bit better with it today. I did place an order online for some pudding that is not fat-free, sugar-free. And I will film it for you guys, me trying it and me trying to cope and adapt with it. So yeah, I will be filming that for you guys. So yeah, there's that. That's the most major change I feel like is the pudding change, because it was the scariest thing for me, thinking that I actually need to be having the real stuff. Because they said, honestly, they literally looked me in the face and said, sugar-free right now is not good for you. They're like, we need you having the real deal. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was really scary, but I feel like this is definitely the next step in my recovery, is to scoot away from my hyperfixation on the fat-free, sugar-free stuff. So this is going to be very interesting. I will film it for you guys so you guys can come along on this crazy change in my life. So yeah, I know it's kind of silly to think of, to say that pudding is a great change in my life, or like a big change, but it really is going to be a big change. And I think it's going to be one of the scariest changes that I have had in a long time. So we'll see how it goes. I'm determined to make it work though. Next that they're having me change up is they want me to have more variety in my lunches and dinners. Because I do have variety in my breakfast, but I hyperfixate on salads at lunch and hyperfixate on stir-fry at dinner. And there's nothing wrong with those. They are very good for you, but because all foods are good for you, just saying, all foods are good for you. There are no bad foods, but they want me to have a bit more food freedom and variety in my lunches and dinners, which is a little scary. But I will be keeping you guys posted on that as well on my Instagram. So yeah, it is really scary to think about switching it up, but I know that it's for the best. And I did kind of fall back in that department. I was doing pretty good with different lunches and dinners, and then I kind of fell backwards and relapsed a bit on that. And so we're gonna try to hop back on that train. And so yeah, the next one is focus less on numbers and calories and trying to get the mental calorie calculator out of my mind, because I do still have that a lot, even if I don't notice that I'm doing it or calculating in my brain, I am. And so we're going to try to scooch away from that so that I have a bit more freedom and relaxation in that department, because it is very overwhelming and very consuming. So yeah. Number 4 is another really big one. So this is not related to food. Well, it is kind of related to food. I currently am on a form of birth control. It's not necessarily birth control, it's hormone control. It was to help. I used to have really heavy periods before my eating disorder, and so I was put on a pill to help regulate it because they were really bad. Cramps, intense bleeding, all of that. And so my eating disorder doctors and I are unsure if I am meeting my nutritional needs to get my period back, or if the pill is keeping the period away. So it could either be the pill trying to regulate the period to the point where I don't have a period anymore, and that's not a problem. But it is a problem if I go off the pill and I still don't have a period. That means that there is a problem and that I need to probably increase so that I can regain my period and ensure that my body will be able to have children someday. So that's the change we're going to be making. I am going off of my hormone pill. I take it at the end of every month. And so I'm going to be going off of that for a little while to see if my period will come back. And if it doesn't come back, that means we need to do an increase so that I can regain my period. And if the periods get super bad again, I will go back on the pill, but I will be a lot more having peace at mind that I know that I still have a period and that I can more than likely have kids someday. So yeah, because that's been on my mind a lot recently. I know it's kind of like, what, Layna, you're 16, 17, why are you thinking about kids? Sometimes when you have an eating disorder, it can affect your ability to have children. And that would break my heart if I couldn't have children. It would literally break my heart. I get really teary-eyed thinking about it. So I really want to do this so that I can see where I'm at. And the doctors are saying it's really important to do that as well, so that we can see if I'm meeting my nutritional needs. The last one is they want me to be incorporating more fats into my diet, in my daily eating. Not necessarily, but like, I am a little bit scared of it because fats have such a negative stereotype and negative connotation to them, but they are amazing. They actually help you with your period recovery and on your period, so fats are really good for you. And so they want me to be making sure that I'm getting fats into my diet because I'm not eating that many right now, which is not good. So I need to be incorporating things like nuts, oils, peanut butter, things like that, so that I can make sure that I'm meeting my nutritional needs. Because, announcement here, everyone needs fats. They're very good for your body. They help your body in ways that certain things can't, right? Because each food group plays a different role in your body's nutrition. And if you cut a whole category out, there is bound to be some negative effects. So what they're having me do is trying to incorporate more of fats into my food and work on that a lot. So yeah, those are the changes that are going to be going on in my life now. A little scary. I think the most scary one is the pudding, but I will be filming that and me trying the different flavors for you guys. I will be trying the different flavors and I will be showing you guys how I feel about it, the mental process of it, like, and you guys will get to come along on this actually really big step in my recovery, because this is going to be a major step. Like, I'm so nervous, but I know that it'll be okay. So yeah, anyways, here's my Instagram for my recovery. Yeah, I post there a lot, and I will be keeping you guys updated on my Instagram as well about all these changes. Here is my TikTok. I don't post there very often, but I'll put it in there anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for your support and love. You guys are amazing. Especially yesterday when I was at the InShot doctor, you guys were sending me so many positive messages, and you guys were so sweet towards me. Thank you so much. I love you guys with all my heart. Please know that I am here for you guys, and if you guys ever need anything, just DM me. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep kicking eating disorder butt, guys, and I will keep you guys updated on this journey. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.